For you formed my inward parts. You knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works. My soul knows it very well. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is about confidence, knowing your worth, not settling. I made a video about something a little bit similar to that, about like getting out of your own way and being confident in yourself when it comes to starting a business, going back to school, whatever that is. But I just want to talk about this in general. Like, where do I start? Like, it took me a long, let's talk about it, sis, bro. Let's talk about it. It took me a long time to finally be confident in who I was. No, I'm not gonna say that. It didn't take me a long time. I don't know. Maybe you can say it took me a long time. Cause in middle school, I wasn't confident in who I was. I felt ugly. I felt like I was too big. Like, that was always my struggle growing up. I felt like I was always too big. But honey, am I gonna let that stop me from living my best life? Am I gonna let that stop me from getting a man or from doing certain things in life? No, we gotta stop making excuses, because this is something I can change. I can change this. It's not something that's permanent, right? So I had to get to the point where I realized I'm a beautiful girl, like inside, outside, inside and outside. And I just started loving me. I just started loving who I was. And I was surrounded by women who encouraged that as well. Like, love the skin you're in. I'll never forget, I read a book that was called The Skin I'm In. It was about a dark-skinned girl who didn't feel beautiful. That book was so good. I read that in like high school, I think, and it was so good. I recommend that book. Make sure you guys go read it. And it empowered me so much. Like, honestly, my skin color was never something I was insecure about. Like, I love my skin. I love being dark skinned. I love it. I want chocolate babies. So I hope God give me that. But if not, we'll see, y'all. We'll see. But I always loved the skin I was in. But growing up, you see that that's not something social media glamorizes. That's not something that the world glamorizes. You know, it's all about the light skins, the whites. You know, that's what it's truly about. But I feel like now our society is starting to see the beauty in dark, being black, just being black. We're starting to see a shift, I feel like. Regardless of what society says, regardless of how they structured our minds to not see being black as beautiful, I know who I am. I know who created me. God said he formed us in our mother's womb. He formed us intricately in our mother's womb. So we are beautifully made, fearfully and beautifully made in his image. So you think I'm gonna let what the world say to like stop me from not feeling and being who I was called to be? No, I'm not. I had to get to the point where I had to stop being the victim, stop blaming everyone, stop caring about what the world says. Like, I had to get to a point and say, I had to look at myself, no makeup, no wigs, no nothing. Like, you're beautiful. Natural hair, puffy and all. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous, sis. God made you this way for a reason. So when it comes to confidence, self-worth, and knowing your worth, it's not something that I learned overnight. It's something that I had to build. I always say, speak affirmations over yourself. Speak over the person that you want to be. Be that person. You can be that person. Speak that into existence. You have power in your words. So make sure you're speaking kindly to yourself. Make sure you're saying the right things to yourself. Make sure you stop limiting, stop settling, even in your relationships, friendships, relationships. You want to stop settling. Don't settle for mediocre. Don't settle for basic. Don't settle for nobody, y'all. Don't settle. Always do what's best for you in life. Like, I had my moments where I've settled a little bit. I know I did. When I look back, I be like, wow, sis, you settled. You know you capable of way more than that nigga giving you, more than that guy giving you, more than that friendship is giving you. But it takes some learning, especially when this is not something that was taught. This is something that we're like, some of us, we're learning, we're going through this thing called life by ourselves. So be kind to yourself, be patient with yourself, learn to get out of something that you know you are meant for more, y'all. Like, it's a process. It's a process. It could be a long process. It's a hard process. Even if you have to go to therapy, if you have to look for somebody to help you, it's a process. Take it day by day. Don't stop working on you to get to where you gotta be. Like, I'm to the point where people will call me conceited, like, and I'm really not conceited. I'm very confident in who I am. I know what I bring to the table. I know I'm beautiful inside and out, and it shows. Like, maybe it shows too much for some people. It makes some people uncomfortable. Listen, it took me a while to get here, so I'm going to love every inch, every part of me. Like, and the parts that I don't absolutely love, I'm gonna change it. Even if it takes me years, even if it takes me months, even if it takes me another decade, I'm gonna get to where I want to get to, and I'm gonna feel the best that I can feel. And that's point blank period. I want you guys to really take this time. If you know you're not where you're supposed to be mentally, like, and it's all a mental thing. We're all in our heads. We care too much what people say about us. Like, who gives a damn? Like, who gives a, like, y'all, who are you guys to say who I am? Like, I don't care. Like, you have to get a point where you don't care what people say about you, and you gotta care about what you say about you. You have to care about what God says about you. Like, that's what matters. That's what truly matters. People are flawed. People lack within themselves, and guess what? They're gonna project onto you. They're gonna project their insecurities and their faults onto you. So don't let that be the case. Think about what you say to yourself. Think about how you treat yourself. You want to do that better. You want to do that better, because baby, the way you treat yourself, a lot of you girls, let's talk about it. A lot of you girls and guys too, y'all settling in these relationships because y'all don't know who y'all are. Y'all lack confidence. Y'all lack self-worth. Y'all settling. Y'all think there's nothing better out there. No, baby. What you think is out there, honey. What you want is out there. You don't have to settle. If you don't want a guy that cuss, he's out there. If you don't want a guy that party every weekend, he's out there. Like, don't settle. Don't settle. You don't have to settle. No, you don't have to. It's not your calling to settle. God wants us to have an abundant life, a blessed life, a calm life, a patient life, a life full of love, a life full of peace, a life full of just greatness. That's what he wants for us. He don't want us to be miserable. He don't want us to settle. He don't want us to live in anxiousness. That's not what he wants for us. So when it comes to confidence, self-worth, not settling, knowing your worth, it's a process. It's not an easy one. It can be a long one, and I want you to work on that this year. Because that plays a role, because y'all know I talk about business. It plays a role in your business. You not being confident in yourself is going to show. People are going to see that. So you want to make sure you show up for yourself 100%. in every aspect. You want to be the best you can be for your business, for your future family, for your current family if you have one, for yourself primarily, because you got to be there for yourself before you can be there for everybody else, right? So you want to make sure you can be the best you possible going into 2022, because we have goals to accomplish this, and we have to make sure we're confident and we're sitting in that, and people can feel that. You want to make sure that you're there. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not 100% there, but I'm there. Like I'm just about there, right? It's a process. I'm still getting there. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm young. I still have time. I'm not rushing it. I'm letting God do his will, do his way. That's that. So that's all I'm gonna say when it comes to knowing your worth. I want you guys to really work on that this year. Say your affirmations. Pray. Do what you have to do. I love you guys. Until next time, make sure you guys smash that like button, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys want me to do more videos in regards to this or anything related. Please let me know. I love y'all so much. Until next time, bye.